Hey YouTube, it's your boy Disc Golf Ninja here. Today I want to talk about sports injuries and more specifically disc golf injuries. Um, Yesterday I had a bad feeling about it from the very start, but like a man, I stepped up and went out there and 30-mile-an-hour winds on hole 6. It was like a 350-foot hole and there was like a 30-mile-an-hour headwind, and so I had to throw it extra hard. Obviously, wow, that's a low flying plane or a helicopter. Anyways, I had to throw it extra hard, and I jacked up my MCL, which is happens to me occasionally. I originally hurt my MCL snowboarding, and I was supposed to get surgery on it. I never did. I rehabbed it myself, and it still messes up sometimes. So yesterday I was throwing it extra hard, and I popped something on my knee. I can't remember if it was a forehand or backhand, but my point is to all those people out there that think that disc golf is a easy sport or whatever, or the people that never play it that thinks it looks like an easy, stupid sport. I can assure you it is just as brutal, if not more brutal, than the mainstream sports I have played. Okay, I'm an all-around athlete. I play every sport. I grew up playing specifically soccer. I played soccer for 14 years. I played Pee Wee and high school football for 3 years. I played hockey for a year. I played basketball for several years. Um, yeah, so I played all the brutal sports that are out there. And in hockey, I sustained some horrible injuries. In football, I had a horrible injury. I got hit and I took a growing pole and dislocated my hip. That never healed right, and that pretty much ended my football career. It was a horrible injury, and I haven't been able to run right ever since that happened. Um, in baseball, yeah, I forgot. I play a lot of baseball too. In baseball, I've got hit with balls. I've had, arm sprains and stuff like that. Um, Soccer, yeah, I've had all kinds of, muscle and knee injuries and stuff. So, I mean, I don't care what sport you play, the chance of injury is always going to be there. Most athletes get injured at some point in their career. It's just a part of the game. If you're going to be an athlete, you assume the risk, okay? And one of the risks is injuries. All right. But for me personally, disc golf is I've had more injuries playing disc golf than any other sport, and I think the reason why is throwing a disc is an extremely unnatural uh, motion. It puts an extreme amount of pressure on your tender joints, and I wish I could quit the game. I really don't like disc golf. I really almost hate the game because it's such a stupid game. Because everything about it is designed to hurt you. Okay? So if you're not already a disc golfer, I recommend you don't take up the game because it's addicting and it sucks you in. And once you're addicted, that's when it really starts hurting on you. So, yeah, my MCL's messed up again. I may or may not need surgery this time. I don't know. But I can't put much weight on it. I definitely can't disc golf, and I'm gonna go to the doctor and I'm gonna get it checked out and stuff. But anyways, um, I also have like elbow joint issues, tendonitis, wrist problems, a whole bunch of problems directly related to disc golf. Granted, I don't have the best form out there. I'm not the best disc golfer out there, okay? But even guys with the best form You know, the top pros, they still have the same similar injuries I do. Knee, elbow, shoulder, arm, joint pain, joint problems, okay? And this is a reoccurring thing. I mean, most of the disc golfers I know have suffered similar injuries to this. My brother, who's a pro, he just had a meniscus injury, and he's recovering from that. So it's like, I'm just about ready to say F you disc golf because, um, you know, I've been playing it most of my life. I've dedicated most of my life to the game, and it hasn't really brought me too much good in return. Um, yeah, it's nice, you know, hanging out with your friends in nature and throwing plastic and stuff. It's great. I mean, I get it, but uh, you know, it's not worth it for me. You know, I sacrifice so much for this game. It doesn't pay my bills. I mean, I haven't made $1 doing it. Um, all it does is hurt me and injure me. Nearly every time I go out, I pick up some type of new injury or ailment, and it's just caused infinite amount of problems in my life. And you know, I've never really gotten any better at it. You know, my score's the same it's always freaking been. So it's like I'm not improving. I'm spending all my energy and effort and time playing the stupid game. I've been playing the stupid game for half my life, and you know, and I'm sick of it. And what really angers me about disc golf is, you know, the powers that be, you know, the pdga or the dga or whatever, the powers that reign over the rules of disc golf, um, you know, for whatever reason, they won't let us use like rings and objects that, you know, can very easily be thrown very far. They make us use these clunky discs that takes everything you have to throw a good distance, and that's why there are so many injuries piling up in the sport of disc golf, and that pisses me off because I don't like to be injured, and I don't like seeing my friends getting injured, and I don't want anybody, especially disc golfers, to be injured. Okay, so if anybody from, you know, the powers that be in disc golf, screw you. You guys have caused a tremendous amount of injuries. Okay, all you'd have to do is, you know, make rings legal, and that way anybody can throw 500 feet with very little effort and or injury. Okay, that makes me so mad that the technology is out there. You know, I could throw a ring 1,000 feet without even thinking about it, but it takes everything I have to throw a stupid disc golf disc, you know, 400 feet, and that's why I'm injured. Okay, if I was able to use the technology that's available that the PDGA won't allow, then I would not be injured, and half my friends would not be injured, and that makes me extremely upset. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to quit. I'm sure my friends won't let me quit. They're already getting on me about it. When are you going to be out there? When are you going to start playing again? How long are you going to be down for this time, you know? I don't know. When I get injured, I put everything else aside. I focus on healing my injury as I'm doing now. I use r.i.c.e, which is rice, ice, compression, and elevation. And I take it real easy and I don't do anything stupid until my injury is healed. In the case of reoccurring injuries like my MCL here, um, uh, you know, I really, really don't want to do anything stupid. You know, I could walk, I could put some weight on it, it feels better today, but I'm not going to try to disc golf for a while, if ever again, because I'm sick of the sport and I'm sick of what it does to people. Okay? So, um, PDGA, DGA, DGC, if you guys get this video, all right, you guys are injuring people with the stupid plastic disc that you have on available for us to use. Let us use the new technology that's out there. It's perfectly safe. Let us use aerobie ring technology that will make it easier for a human to throw very, very far, and thus eliminating millions of injuries worldwide, like the one I have right here. Okay? So I hope you guys see this. Um, it just it infuriates me. It infuriates me that the way the courses are laid out and the technology of the plastic being so bad that it takes 150% of your effort to throw a good drive, and that's why guys get hurt, because you're pushing your body to the max to throw a good drive, and in doing so, injuries occur. Um, it makes me so mad that good people are out there throwing their hearts out with this crappy plastic technology that is horrible, when there's technology that has existed for 30 years to where a human can throw a disc object twice as far as the plastic that pdga allows, with half the effort. Okay, which means half the effort means half the injuries. All right, so pdga, you guys need to step up your game, um, and allow the use of technology that's out there to reduce the number of injuries to players. That's all I'm saying. Thanks for watching, and God bless.